Alright, we have the Fan Central Battle Pack, as voted by the fans, Ultimate Matchup, Sting versus The Undertaker. These are my two all-time favorite wrestlers for both WCW and WWE. Unfortunately, we never really did get to see them wrestle in their most famous incarnations, where Sting was either in his crow face paint or even Surfer Sting versus The Undertaker. We did get to see Sting versus The Undertaker as Mean Mark Callis back in 1990 in the WCW in a couple of dark matches, but this is not something that people really were clamoring for. People wanted to see the 90s era, 96, 97 era Sting versus The Undertaker matchup more than anything. Unfortunately, due to contracting issues and, Sting being the WCW, Undertaker being WWF, it never really panned out. And even when Sting did come to the WWE, unfortunately, he was injured and had to retire prematurely, so fans were left wanting and we never got to see that. But thanks to the great folks at Mattel, we currently have this beautiful battle pack with Sting and The Undertaker, and we'll go ahead and take a look at this. We've got The Undertaker in his 1991 Death Valley incarnation, where he was just kind of fresh on the scene. Then we have Sting, 1992 version, with his bleached blonde hair and his Americanized face paint. Got a couple accessories in here, but let's go ahead and pop this open and let's take a look. Surfboard that is really in there. Probably gonna break it. Don't want to break it. Oh geez, I broke it. Luckily it's meant to break. Wow. Okay. Just snaps together like that. Neat little accessory though. Sting surfboard. Very neat. And then as far as other accessories, we have a folding chair. WWE logo. Does actually fold out. Obviously made of plastic, not a metal chair, but very neat accessory regardless. And then we have this tombstone. And it also comes apart. Thank goodness, because I literally just had a mini heart attack and I thought I broke it. Tombstone. Again, it snaps apart. So you can bust it over somebody's head. Alright, and then we have the wrestlers themselves. Dear Lord, whoever makes these molds, I want to have a stern conversation with you, because these guys are really in there. And here we have it, The Undertaker. He does have a removable hat. Plastic. Does not want to stay on his head. There we go. Really well detailed. You got The Undertaker with his red facial hair, red eyebrows. Not the most daunting expression by any means, but still. It was 1990. Iconic Undertaker. His hair, it's all one piece. It doesn't really move around too much. His hand, he's got a choke slam grip. Get him up there really high and throw him down. Tattoos. Early 90s, Undertaker didn't have a whole lot of tattoos, but they have done a really good job reproducing the tattoos he does have on his forearm. And then we have the icon Sting himself. Done a really good job with his face paint. Eyes are really well detailed. Not a lot of overspray or any kind of paint going outside the lines. Got pretty nice detail. Head. Got the gold scorpion on the side of his wrestling trunks. And they even went and put little paint strips on his fingers for athletic tape. Very good job there. And for comparison, We have the Undertaker sitting at about 7.5 inches as a figure, and Sting right at, I don't know, right at about 7 inches. So we have Sting in his 1998 wrestling attire from the WWE Series 68.5. This is obviously the version of the Sting and Undertaker matchup that everybody wanted to see. Sting in his prime, Undertaker in his prime, Deadman versus the Stinger. This is what everybody wanted to see. Unfortunately, like I said before, didn't really ever get to pan out that way, but thanks to the beauty of action figures, you can pretend and you can have your own Deadman versus Sting matchups. But again, side-by-side comparison, obviously the Stings are going to be much different, but the Undertakers, we've got 1990 Undertaker and 1994, 97 Undertaker. Everything's pretty much the same except for some additional tattoos. Like I said, 1990 Undertaker didn't really have a whole lot of tattoos. Late 90s Undertaker started to add on. They are identical in the tattoos. They did a good job there, so excellent job there. And we'll set those guys aside, and we will look at the differences. Obviously, Sting had the biggest change in his persona of his career in the 90s, where he went from the short bleached blonde haircut and this kind of face paint style to his more iconic crow face paint and wrestling gear. Both figures are the same height, same build. They really did an amazing job with these figures, and I'm super excited to have these in my collection. That does it for this unboxing. Be sure to like and comment down below what your thoughts of these figures are. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing and make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know every time I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching.